Why does father hate me? Oh boy. Not the conversation we should be having right now. Maybe not ever. What do you mean? Hey all you cool creatures. I'm Cryptid. Welcome to the Cryptid Plays YouTube channel, and today we are playing The Rare Bird's Son, which is by the same developer as my buddy did something weird and now I have feelings for him. This one is a little more on the melancholy side. It takes place in 17th century Japan, and on a peaceful afternoon at a sunlit dojo, Q has just finished a sword fighting lesson with his student. But the boy has some questions that need to be answered. This is a submission to the queer edition of 0282 of last year. And as far as I know, the developer also has an alternate visual novel for Q. So I will play that at some point as well. I'm not sure if there are particularly any content warnings that I need to provide you with. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, that will be all for today. Put away the swords, please. Yes, sir. The lesson's over. Now off to check in with Mayuro. I hope I pronounced that right. I listened to a pronunciation, but my Japanese is still not the best. I turn towards the door when a sudden hug takes me by surprise. Mahiro? I look at the boy, waiting for an explanation, but he just clings to me in silence. What's wrong? A moment passes before he decides to speak. Hey, Shisho? Mother says you're a demon, but that can't be true, right? That woman. He wasn't supposed to know that until later, but I guess there's no point in hiding it now. Well, that's only half true, because I'm a half demon. I've got this special power to protect you and your father, you know? And I look around as if to make sure that no one else is there. I can show you if you promise not to scream. Mahiro gives me a few eager nods. Okay, I promise. He jumps a little at the sight of my face, but his apprehension quickly turns into curiosity. It makes me chuckle. Are you scared of me now? No. You look so cool, Shisho. Like a painting from those fancy scrolls. He pokes at my chin in fascination. You know, Mother didn't want me training with you because she thought you were dangerous, but now I can tell her that it's not true. Oh, she's meddling. Maybe it's best to clear things up before they evolve into something nasty. So, what else is she saying about me, She, He hesitates for a moment. She says you took Father away from us. There's a slight worry in his voice, as if he's considering whether to continue or not. She says we could have been a family if it wasn't for you. Ah, I see. She can't fight against Mairo's orders, so she's trying to turn the boy against me. Now that's just silly. I huff in amusement. You probably don't know this yet, but I saved your father's life when he was just a young boy. You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me. Really? Can you tell me about it? Maybe some other time. It's a bit of a long story. Please, Shisho. I want to know more about Father, but the only way I can is to hear it from you. I sigh. It's not a secret that Mairo will go to great lengths to avoid his son. Oh, that's so sad. Why? It's for a good reason, too. And even though none of it is the boy's fault, I'd love to, but I'm on a pretty tight schedule. But I'll be sure to tell him how well you did today, alright? And if you keep up the good work, he might even come over and watch your training. I say this hoping to raise his spirits, but his face turns gloomy instead. Shisho, He pauses, his grip around me tightening a little, and when he speaks, his voice is small and weak. Why does Father hate me? Oh boy. not the conversation we should be having right now. Maybe not ever. What do you mean? Don't act surprised, Shisho. I know that he hates me. He won't even look at me. And I have no idea why, but maybe I can fix it if I find the reason. And you know him better than anyone, so please tell me. I hesitate, carefully weighing the words. It's not that he hates you, he's just unhappy, angry at the world. Why? Because he was denied agency over his own life, forced into a political marriage to uphold his late father's promises, to save this already weakened state from the brink of war. The whole situation had been pretty awful for both of us, but he certainly took it way worse than I did. Hell, he was barely himself for a while there. And then, just when things were starting to look better, the bride's family came back, pressing for an heir to seal the alliance. I never wanted this. But now that child is here, and there's no taking that back, and I just feel trapped here, Q. I'm trapped in this life I never wanted, and it's making me sick. Why couldn't I just marry you? Shisho? I sigh. I can't tell him the truth. Maybe one day, when he's older, but definitely not now. Because it didn't turn out the way he'd hoped. He stays quiet for a bit, slowly digesting my answer. What did he hope for? For a life on his own terms. With you? I smile. Now, listen. Your father may seem cold towards you, but he really wants you to succeed. Why else would he have you taking lessons from his best swordsman, It's a bit of a stretch, but not entirely false. He did want the boy to succeed, yes. It just wasn't for Mahiro's sake. It would have looked bad if he didn't provide his only heir with the best teacher he could find. And so he begrudgingly delegated the task to me. Oh, you're right. He perks up a little and hugs me tighter again. Thank you, Shisho. I love you. Oh. I struggle not to say it back. You can be his other father. It's okay. I love him too. How could I not love this boy when he's so much like his amazing father? I loved him from the moment I laid my eyes on him, but I can never tell him that. Not with the way things are. It would break Myro's heart if he knew. A servant's entrance saves me from my plight. Kyudono, the master wants to see you. I'll be right there. The servant keeps standing there with impatient expectancy, and Mahiro unwillingly lets me go. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. We head towards Myro's quarters, and as we're walking, there's only one thought circling in my mind. I've already decided. Slowly but surely, I'll try to bridge the gap between those two. Oh, I love this. We can revert it to the original, but I love Q being right in here. So cute. Before I do my outro, I just want to thank my channel members. Thank you so much to my channel members for your support. Not only does it help me, it helps the channel grow and the videos keep coming. I truly appreciate it. This made me have a lot of feelings. And I think the story was told very well in the short amount of words that we were given. I just hope for these characters' happiness. It was very sad and very sweet. I really enjoyed it. All of it. But if you made it this far, thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of me but you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. I usually upload videos 3 times a week, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.